3. One of the best semi-automatic top-load washing machine is LG 7kg semi-automatic top-loading washing machine. The machine has 3 distinctive wash projects guaranteeing a safe and altered wash for each texture type. The build-up channel gathers the filament which turn out while washing garments. The strands along these lines don't stall out in the pipe, thus giving a superior washing performance. Its extraordinary neckline scrubber encourages you clean sleeves and collars, sparing your time and efforts. The roller causes adding grinding to the garments, evacuating dust and bugs. These outcomes in a superior quality wash. Presently, clean your sleeves and collars with a collar scrubber and spare a great deal of time and endeavors. The more the turn, the better the rubbing. Henceforth, you get an extraordinary washing knowledge, delicate, normal or strong. Pick up anyone and wash any texture your way, left, right, front, back. Move your clothes, wash it towards any path. The 360-degree wheels up quick development and pivot. It has the 3mm plastic spread with the rodent repellent synthetic. It ensures that you won't ever smell a rodent. It washes off all the cleanser leftovers from your garments during your turn cycle. No more fiber adhering to your clothes washer pipe. Build-up collector obliques all the fiber disengaged from the garments while washing. The machine has 3 particular wash activities ensuring a protected and adjusted wash for every surface kind. The development channel accumulates the fibers which turn out while washing pieces of clothing. The strands like this don't slow down out in the pipe in this way, giving a predominant washing execution. This results in a prevalent quality wash. Features, characteristics. The more the revolution, the better the rubbing. Thus you get an incredible washing background. Delicate, normal, strong. Pick anyone and wash any texture your way. Soak your garments in a concentrated cleanser. Allow it 20 minutes and your half fight against extreme signs is 1. Left, right, front, back. Move your clothes washer towards any path. The 360-degree wheels a quick development and turn. It has a 3mm plastic spread with rodent repellent substance. Trust us, you won't ever smell a rodent. It washes off all the cleanser lingering from your garments during your turn cycle. It guarantees your garments will be dried 30%-40% quicker than the line drying alone. Presently, clean your sleeves and collars with the collar scrubber and spare a ton of time and endeavors. No more fiber adhering to your clothes washer's pipe. Build-up collector suits all the fiber isolates from garments while washing. The strands along these lines don't stall out in the pipe, thus giving a superior washing performance. Its extraordinary neckline scrubber encourages you clean sleeves and collars, sparing your time and efforts. The rollers cause added grinding to the garments, evacuating dust and bugs. Specification: absorb your garments a concentrated cleanser, allow it 20 minutes and your half fight against intense stains is 1. It guarantees your garments will be dried 30%-40% quicker than line drying alone. Presently, clean your sleeves and collars with collar scrubber and spare a ton of time and endeavors. Left, right, front, back, move your clothes washer towards any path. The 360-degree wheels a quick development and turn. It has a 3mm plastic spread with rodent repellent synthetic. It ensures that you won't ever smell a rodent. It washes off all the cleanser leftovers from your garments during your turn cycle. No more fiber adhering to your clothes washer's pipe. Build-up collector suits all the fiber disengaged from the garments while washing. The more the pivot, the better the erosion. Thus you get an extraordinary washing background. Delicate, normal or strong. Pick anyone and wash any texture your way. No more fiber adhering to your clothes washer's pipe. Build-up collector obliques all the fiber disengaged from the garments while washing. The machine has 3 particular wash activities ensuring a protected and adjusted wash for every surface kind. The development channel accumulates the fibers which turn out while washing pieces of clothing. The strands like this don't slow down out in the pipe in this way, giving a predominant washing execution. This results in prevalent quality wash. Standards: its unprecedented neck area scrubber empowers you clean sleeves and collars, saving your times and endeavors. The rollers causes added granulating to the pieces of clothing, emptying residue and bugs. Absorb your garments a concentrated cleanser, allow it 20 minutes and your half fight against extreme stains is 1. It guarantees your garments will be dried 30%-40% quicker than line drying alone. Presently, clean your sleeves and collars with collar scrubber and spare a great deal of time and endeavors. The more the turn, the better the rubbing. Henceforth, you get an extraordinary washing knowledge, delicate, normal or strong. Pick anyone, wash any texture your way, left, right, front, back, move your clothes washer towards any path. The 360-degree wheels a quick development and pivot. It has 3mm plastic spread with rodent repellent synthetic. It ensures that you won't ever smell a rodent. It washes off all the cleanser leftovers from your garments during a turn cycle. No more fiber adhering to your clothes washer's pipe. Build-up collector obliques all the fiber disengaged from the garments while washing. The machine has 3 particular wash activities ensuring a protected and adjusted wash for every surface kind. The development channel accumulates the fibers which turn out while washing pieces of clothing. The strands like this don't slow down in the pipe this way, giving a predominant washing execution. This results in prevalent quality wash. We will discuss the pros and cons of this product. Pros: they provide us a very good quality washing at a very cheap price when compared with other products. This washing machine consumes very less water during the washing period, so we can conserve water by using this washing machine. It allows you to perform various other activities depending upon the fabric. We can choose the operation to be performed. This washing machine can be stopped at any time in between, and any operational changes can be made to the washing machine even after operating with different features. Cons: it also involves a lot of manual work along with some automatic features. Next, the best semi-automatic washing machine is Whirlpool 7 kg semi-automatic top-loading washing machine. This clothes washer requires some manual contribution during the cycle. Some of the time you may need to move the wet garments from the washing tub to the drying tub in a twin tub machine. For example, the self-loader clothes washer's cost will be short of what you would pay for a completely programmed clothes washer relying upon the model. The other advantage of purchasing a self-loader clothes washer is you will additionally save money on water for washing and flushing, particularly since you can likewise physically add the water to the clothes washer. They can be halted and begun whenever during the cycle. On the off chance that you need to spare vitality or you are stressed over power cuts, self-loader clothes washers can be seized and begun during any purpose of wash. Also, completely programmed clothes washers will utilize more vitality over the long haul. You can adjust your wash to your needs. You may need to keep an eye on the wash cycle, yet this has a few favorable circumstances as you can control how you treat various textures during the wash. You can include garments as you go, likewise decide the water level, length and more factors of the cycle. Features, characteristics. Its exceptional neck area scrubber empowers you clean sleeves and collars, saving your time and endeavors. The rollers cause added granulating to the articles of clothing, emptying residue and bugs. Absorb your garments. A concentrated cleanser allow you 20 minutes and your half fight against extreme stains is 1. It guarantees your garment will be dried 30% to 40% quicker than line drying alone. Presently, clean your sleeves and collars with collar scrubber and spare a ton of time and endeavors. The more the pivot, the better the rubbing. Thus you get an extraordinary washing background, delicate, normal or strong. Pick anyone and wash any texture your way. Left, right, front, back, move your clothes washer towards any path. The 360-degree wheels a quick development and revolution. It has a 3 mm plastic spread with rodent repellent substance. It ensures that you won't ever smell a rodent. It washes off all the cleanser lingering from your garments during a turn cycle. No more fiber adhering to your clothes washer's pipe. Build-up collector suits all the fibers separated from the garments while washing. The machine has 3 particular wash tasks ensuring a protected and modified wash for every surface kind. The development channel accumulates the fibers which turn out while washing articles of clothing. The strands this way don't slow down out in the pipe, in this manner giving a prevalent washing execution. This results in a predominant quality wash. If you need to spare basics or you are concerned over power cuts, self-loader pieces of clothing washers can be halted and begin during any inspiration driving the wash. In like manner, completely altered articles of clothing washers will utilize more prominent goals over the long haul. This part will along these lines stop articles of clothing washer if there should arise an occasion of over troubling. Specification: delicate, normal or strong. Pick anyone and wash any texture your way. Left, right, front, back, move your clothes washer towards any path. The 360-degree wheels a quick development and revolution. It has a 3 mm plastic spread with rodent repellent substance. It ensures that you won't ever smell a rodent. It washes off all the cleanser lingering from your garments during your turn cycle. Its remarkable neck area scrubber empowers you clean sleeves and collars, saving your time and endeavors. The development channel accumulates the fibers which turn out while washing articles of clothing. The strands like this don't slow down out in the pipe along these lines, giving a predominant washing execution. This results in predominant quality wash. The rollers cause added pounding to the articles of clothing, emptying residue and bugs. Absorb your garments. A concentrated cleanser allow you 20 minutes and your half white against extreme stains is 1. It guarantees your garments will be dried 30% to 40% quicker than line drying alone. Presently, score your sleeves and collars with collar scrubber and spare a great deal of time. The more they turn, the better the grating. Consequently, you get an incredible washing background, no more fiber adhering to your clothes washer's pipe. Build-up collector suits all the fiber confined from the garments while washing. The machine has 3 unmistakable wash undertakings, ensuring a protected and modified wash for every surface sort. Standards, it has 3 mm plastic spread with a rat repellent substance. It guarantees that you won't ever smell a rat. It washes off all the chemicals waiting from your articles of clothing during a turn cycle. Fragile, normal or strong. Pick anyone and wash any surface of your direction. The 360-degree wheels are fast improvement and upheaval. Its surprising neck zone scrubber engages you, clean sleeves and collars, sparing your time and tries. The advancement channel collects the filaments which turn out while washing pieces of attire. Left, right, front, back, push your garment's washer toward any way. The strands like this don't back off out in the pipe. This way given an overwhelming washing execution. These outcomes in an overwhelming quality wash. The rollers cause added beating to the pieces of attire, exhausting buildup and bugs. Return your pieces of clothing a concentrated chemical. Permitted 20 minutes and your half battle against extraordinary stains is 1. It ensures your pieces of clothing will be dried 30% to 40% snapper than line drying alone. Develop collector suits all the fiber limited from the articles of clothing while at same time washing. The machine has 3 obvious wash endeavors guaranteeing an ensured and altered wash for each surface sort. Directly score your sleeves and collars with collar scrubber and extra time and attempts. The more the turn, the better the grinding. Like this, you get a mind-blowing washing foundation, no more fiber holding fast to your garment washer's pipe. Now we will explore the pros and cons of this product. This washing machine makes the fabric softer after the washing process. This washing machine can be stopped anytime in between and any operational changes can be made to the washing machine even after operating with different features. They provide us a very good quality washing at a very cheap price when compared with other products. It allows you to perform various other activities depending upon the fabric. We can choose the operation to be performed. Cons, it consumes more water during the washing process. Next, the best semi-automatic washing machine is Panasonic 6.5 kg semi-automatic top-loading washing machine. Presently, clean your sleeves and collars with a collar scrubber and spare a ton of time and endeavors. The more the pivot, the better the rubbing. Thus, you get an extraordinary washing background. Delicate, normal or strong. Pick anyone and wash any texture your way. Left, right, front, back, move your clothes washer towards any path. The 360-degree wheels are quick development and a revolution. It has a 3 mm plastic spread with a rodent repellent substance. It ensures that you won't ever smell a rodent. It washes off all the cleanser lingering from your garments during a turn cycle. No more fiber adhering to your clothes washer's pipe. Build-up collector suits all the fiber separated from the garments while washing. The machine has 3 particular wash tasks ensuring a protected and modified wash for every surface kind. The development channel accumulates the fibers which turn out while washing articles of clothing. The strands this way don't slow down out in the pipe in this manner giving a prevalent washing execution. This results in a predominant quality wash. Feature specification. The water turn shower helps expel all hints of cleanser from garments. Powerful shower of new water at the focal point of the tub and persistent waste of filthy water alongside turning activities in this manner guaranteeing that the shading and sheen of the garments are held as new for the years to come. Water spin shower conveys a sterile and totally cleanser-free wash by taking off cleanser from the material fiber. The pre-drenching of the garments towards the start of the wash cycle helps expel even the hardest stains. The unique splash highlight enables the cleanser particles to assault the stains and release them so they can, without much of stretch, to be evacuated during the wash cycle. These machines are truly tough and convey dependable washing execution a seemingly endless amount of time after year. With a waterproof plastic body, these clothes washer are rust-proof simply to keep clean and move around. Highly appraisal material casters are related to the articles of clothing washer for essential smallness, so now move your machine inconvenient free. Affirmation from the squeezing of pieces of attire in the articles of the clothing washer guarantees no evil because of overload. This part will in this manner stop articles of clothing washer if there should develop an occasion of over-alarming. They can be halted and begun at whatever point during the cycle. You can control the volume of the end of the cycle ringer. Characteristics. The water turn shower helps expel all hints of cleanser from garments. Powerful shower of new water at the focal point of the tub and ceaseless waste of messy water alongside turning activities in this manner, guaranteeing that the shading and sheen of the garments are held as new for the years to come. High evaluation material casters are identified with the piece of attire washer for basic diminutiveness, so now move your machine burden free. The assertion from the pressing of bits of clothing in pieces of attire washer ensures no frontiness as a result of overload. Water spin shower conveys a clean and totally cleanser-free wash by taking off cleanser from the material fiber. These machines are entirely solid and convey dependable washing execution quite a long time after year. With the waterproof plastic body, these clothes washers are rust-proof and simply to keep clean and move around. This pot will as such stop pieces of attire washer if they are to build up an event of over disturbing. They can be stopped and started at whatever point during the cycle. You can control the volume of the end of the cycle ringer. The pre-dousing of the garments towards the start of the wash cycle helps evacuate even the hardest stains. The unique douse highlight enables the cleanser particles to assault the stains and extricate them so they can, without much of stretch, to be evacuated during the wash cycle. Standards. The pre-soaking of the pieces of clothing close to the beginning of the wash cycle empties even the hardest stains. High assessment material casters are related to the bits of clothing washer for fundamental smallness, so now move your machine load free. The affirmation from squeezing of bits of dress in bits of clothing washer guarantees no mischievous because of overburden. Water spin shower pauses on a clean and chemical free wash by taking off the cleaning agent from the material fiber. The unique drench feature empowers the chemical particles to ambush the stains and remove them so they can, without a lot of stretch, to be emptied during the wash cycle. The water turn shower oust all traces of chemical from the articles of clothing. Powerful shower of new water at the point of convergence of the tub and unending misuse of muddled water nearby turning exercises as such, ensuring that the concealing and sheen of pieces of clothing are held as new for the years to come. These machines are totally strong and pause on trustworthy washing execution a significant long time after year. With the waterproof plastic body, these garments washers are rust-proof and easy to keep clean and move around. This pot will, in that capacity, stop bits of clothing washer if they should develop an occasion of over-irritating. They can be seized and begun at whatever point during the cycle. You can control the volume of end of the cycle ringer. We will explore the pros of this product. High efficient washing machine. Maintenance is very easy. Less water consuming process. One of the best fully automated front load washing machine is Bosch 6 kg fully automatic front loading washing machine. World's first clothes washer with e-carve, European Center for Allergy Research Foundation affirmed a program to console you of splendidly sterile wash. It accomplishes this by utilizing high water temperature to dispose of microorganisms and dust. Additionally, an additional flush washes away the cleanser buildup left on your garments. An astute element that modifies the degree of water by detecting the measure of burden. Truth be told, it diminishes the water utilization that lessens the use of power. Not simply that, it utilizes boiling water to altogether expel the cleanser buildup and microorganism shaped inside the wash drum, expanding the life of the machine and giving you an ideal washing background. The program is intended to lessen your pressing stresses. Its delicate drum activity consequently isolates and smoothens your pieces of clothing for up to 6 an hour and a half, giving your garments a sun sprinkle and prepare to go look. Presently appreciate sitting in front of the TV while your clothes washer works absent much commotion. The anti-vibration design of Bosch clothes washer accompanies sidewalls that decrease vibration during the turn cycle and are intended to guarantee the machine does not shake when in real life. Presently, you can do your clothing even in obscurity, since at whatever point you open the drum to include or expel clothing, the inside LED light will naturally switch on with the goal that you can complete your work effectively. Offers you the briefest wash cycles over all the projects, sparing you valuable time by doing your clothing up to 65% quicker, yet giving you 100% washing execution. The best part is, it's as of now actuated in our shoes machines. To put it plainly, it decreases washing time without settling on washing quality, It's intended to suggest in the event of voltage vacillations by squinting at whatever point the voltage is low or the power supply has interfered. At the point when the present supply plunges, the machine naturally drags out the wash cycle to change for the vacillation. So starting now and into the foreseeable future, voltage won't change your genuine feelings of serenity. Features. Specification. The design of the washing machine is in such a way that it has capacity of 6 kg carrying capacity. The energy consumption of the standard 60 degrees Celsius for inputting cotton clothes is 0.99 kWh at full load and 0.81 kWh semi-load, and of the standard of 40 degrees Celsius cotton program 0.69 kWh at partial load. The temperature is a very important part of the washing process because the overheating of the clothes would also cause damage to the clothes and thereby no use of having a washing machine. There are many special programs such as shirts, business, duvet, outdoor, hygiene, super quick 15 minutes, mix wool, gentle hand wash, mix load. Each program would offer different utility services, so be careful while making the choice. It has much other technology development in the technical features that they have added, such as the LED program progress indicators as well as touch control buttons. The energy consumption is around 0.98 kWh, which would be very useful in conserving our electricity bills. Characteristics. The consumption of water is around 55 liters, and we should also make sure we conserve more water because of water scarcity. This washing machine also provides a maximum spin speed of 1000 rpm so that it can finish the work very soon. It provides a display for program progress indication, temperature, spin speed, remaining time and 24-hour end time delay. It has one of the new features such as foam detection system, which is very new, and it provides a different technical development. It produces very less noise of around 57 dB while washing, and the noise level while spinning is around 73 dB. Prepare pantry garments at the bit of a catch. This element washes and evaporates your garments to 100% inside 60 minutes. Simply load your machine, select this element and return to your day-by-day errands. When you return, you will have spotless, dry and prepared to wear garments. This program is ideal for your woolens. It treats your woolens with low power and cold water so the texture is not extended. It additionally ensures your woolens are dried well and fits you well over and over. Services provided. Watch out for your power bill with this element. Contingent upon the settings and program you pick, it will demonstrate the vitality required to finish the wash cycle. You at that point have the decision to go with it or change to a more vitality predictive program. It wave drum structure controls rock solid washing while at the same time being delicate on your garments. It circulates the water and cleanser protectively all through the wash and decreases the drenching time. Likewise, its precocious surface aids your clothing to the focal point of the drum, giving you a wash nobody else can. This washer dryer lessens your capacity utilization by up to half. It does this by detecting the texture kind and the volume of the heap. Temperature sensors at that point directs and delays the warming procedure as indicated by the accessible time. This thereby makes cleanser progressively powerful and spares power. We will discuss the pros and cons of this product. Pros: the quality of the cloths remains the same even after multiple washes. Easy to operate the system in such a way that it can be operated by people even with 0% of technical skills. It produces a noise-free environment when it is being used. Advanced technical features are being present in the washing machine. Cons: regular cleaning of the machine is mandatory. Next, the best semi-automatic washing machine is Haier 7.2 kg semi-automatic top-loading washing machine. This clothes washer has separate controls for washer's clock, turn the clock and wash selector to the stack. You could set the heap control with reasonable time for washing and for drying the materials. With one side as a devoted washer and the other a committed turn dryer, this combo is planned so you can move garments straightforwardly from the washer to the dryer or run the two sides without a moment's delay. Presently, setting your machine in the wet region of your house isn't an issue since the plastic bureau is since rust, so it gives a better and longer life to your clothes washer. High elevation material casters are connected to the clothes washer for simply portability, so now move your machine bother free. You can control the volume of the end of a cycle bell. You can adjust your wash to your needs. You may need to keep an eye on the wash cycle, and this has a few favorable circumstances as you can control how you treat various textures during the wash. You can include garments as you go, likewise decide the water level, length and more factors of the cycle. This component causes you to evade any unsettling influence. Assurance from the packing of garments in clothes washer guarantees no harm because of overburden. This component will consequently quit clothes washer if there should arise an occurrence of overburdening. They can be halted and begin whenever during the cycle. On the off chance that you need to spare vitality or you are stressed over power cuts, self-loaded clothes washers can be seized and begin during any purpose of the wash. Also, completely programmed clothes washer will utilize more vitality over the long haul. Features, characteristics. Setting a machine in the wet area of your home isn't an issue since Plastic Authority is sans rust, so it gives a better and longer life to your garments washer. High assessment material casters are associated with the garments washer for basic compactness, so now move your machine trouble-free. You can control the volume of end of the cycle ringer. This part makes you dodge any disrupting impact. Confirmation from the pressing of articles of clothing in garments washer ensures no mischief due to over trouble. This garment washer has separate controls for washer clock, turn the clock and wash selector to stack. You could set the stack control with sensible time for washing and for drying the material. With one side as a dedicated washer and the other as a submitted turn dryer, this combo is arranged so you can move pieces of clothing direct from the washer to the dryer or run the different sides immediately. In case you have to save essential or you are worried over power cuts, self-loader garments washer can be stopped and started during any motivation behind the wash. Likewise, totally customized garments washer will use greater imperatives as time goes on. This part will stop garments washer if there ought to emerge an event of overburdening. Assurance from pressing of articles of clothing in garments washer ensures no mischief as a result of overload. This part will thus stop garments washer if there ought to emerge an event of overtroubling. They can be stopped and started at whatever point during this cycle. Specification: you could set the stack control with reasonable time for washing and for drying the materials. With one side as committed washer and the other as submitted turn dryer, this combo is organized so you can move bits of apparel directly from the washer to the dryer or on the various sides right away. Inserting your machine in the wet zone of your house isn't an issue since the plastic specialist is sans rust, so it gives better and longer life to your articles of clothing washer. High appraisal material casters are related to the articles of clothing washer for essential smallness, so now move your machine inconvenience free. Affirmation from the squeezing of pieces of attire in articles of clothing washer guarantees no evil because of overload. This part will in this manner stop articles of clothing washer if there should develop an occasion of over-alarming. They can be halted and begin at whatever point during this cycle. You can control the volume of end of the cycle ringer. This part makes you evade any upsetting effect. Affirmation from squeezing of pieces of attire in articles of clothing washer guarantees no insidiousness due to over inconvenience. This clothing washer has separate controls for washer clock, turn the clock and washer selector to stack. If you need to spare basics or you are concerned over power cuts, self-loaded pieces of clothing washer can be halted and begin during any inspiration driving the wash. In like manner, completely altered articles of clothing washers will utilize more prominent goals over the long haul. This part will analyze these lines stop articles of clothing washer if there should arise an occasion of over troubling. Standards: if you have to save essential or you are worried over power cuts, self-loaded bits of dress washers can be entered and started during any motivation driving the wash. In a like way, adjusted garments washer will use increasingly unmistakable objectives as time goes on. You could set the stack control with sensible time for washing and for drying the materials. With one side as a submitted washer and the other as submitted turn dryer, this combo is sorted out so you can move bits of clothing directly from the washer to the dryer or on the different sides immediately. Inserting your machine in the wet zone of your home isn't an issue since the Plastic Pro is sans rust, so it gives better and longer life to your pieces of attire washer. High evolution material casters are identified with the Westman's washer for fundamental littleness, so now move your machine burden free. Confirmation from the pressing of bits of clothing in apparel washers ensures no faintness as a result of overload. This part will this way stop pieces of attire washer if there ought to emerge an event of over upsetting. This part will as such stop pieces of attire washer if there ought to build an event of over disturbing. They can be stopped and started at whatever point during the cycle. You can control the volume of end of the cycle ringer. This part causes you to dodge any annoying impact at a station from the crushing of bits of clothing. Investment washers ensures no treachery due to overbother. This dress washer has separate controls for washer clock, turn the clock and wash selector to stack. Now we will explore the pros of this product. Very efficient washing machine which is very helpful in cleaning the clothes without any dirt in the clothes. A highly conserving product which conserves both water and current at the same time. Completes the work in a very short period, thereby we can continue our other works after finishing the washing work. It has abundant inbuilt features which are very much required for the washing machine.